Well, it is back to school time, and for many parents, it can be quite stressful. So much money needed for back to school supplies and clothing for the kids. Now, when it comes to opening our wallets, however, we should be very thankful that we live here in Alberta since we don't have to pay a PST, but only the GST. Kris Sims is the Alberta Director of the Canadian Taxpayers Federation. She joins us from here in Lethbridge. Kris, you say that parents here in Alberta actually save quite a bit of money this time of year?
We really are. I think that this kind of flies under the radar too often here in Alberta because sometimes we don't know how good we've got it. So I was just looking, for example, at kids' clothes. I couldn't believe the prices, Hal. It was $67 for a plain hoodie for my son, for a child size plain hoodie. So we know the prices out there are really crazy this year, but we wanted to highlight the fact that here in the province of Alberta, we have no PST. So per family, they're saving about $50 just on no PST, just on back to school shopping. So that was a really big deal.
So, Kris, when it comes to provinces that are a lot more expensive for parents, which ones are we talking about here?
So if you take a look at other provinces, for example, across the province here in Alberta, parents are saving around $20 million by not having a PST on back to school shopping. However, if you look next to us in British Columbia, they have a very punishing 7% PST on nearly everything, including a lot of school supplies. This might sound strange, but backpacks and knapsacks carry a PST, but they have this strange exemption for bags designed specifically to carry books. You can somehow fight for a rebate. That's really unfair. What's also unfair about British Columbia is that they charge a PST on used items. So if you're a family who's shopping at a thrift shop for back to school for your kid, you're still paying PST. So that's really out of bounds. You take a look at a place like Ontario, there across the province there, those families are going to be spending around $50 million just in their PST portion, just in back to school. So lots of other provinces are really paying big bucks.
Thanks so much, Kris. That was Kris Sims, Alberta Director of the Canadian Taxpayers Federation, joining us from Lethbridge.